Okay, this is the Bowl Boy. Last week, a couple people in the forums were having some trouble playing 1 cent, 2 cent. Um, so said that I'd make a video sometime this week. So I'm gonna do one now. I think I'm gonna play about 12 tables, just because I'm gonna be playing really tight. So there should be lots of time to talk about the different hands that I do get involved in. I'm not going to be focusing on stealing blinds and playing marginal hands in position, stuff like that. Basically, I'm gonna be trying to get into um, situations where I'm either going to be flopping an overpair, top pair, top kicker, or a set, and looking to stack people with those hands. So anyhow, I'm going to start opening up some tables and go from there. Get Table Ninja open. And do this over here. Just take me a couple of minutes to get started. I'm not really being too picky. All these tables are pretty much fairly fishy looking, so I just want to get a bunch open really quick. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So, I mean, normally, if I was really playing this limit to the best of my ability and trying to profit, I'd be trying to play a lot of hands against these fishy players, because when they're playing a lot of hands and you have a skill advantage over them, then you can play a lot of hands too by isolating the fishier players, getting heads up, and then really extracting value. I'm gonna complete this hand here, 9-4 suited, just because look, I'm getting 7-1 odds, and I have a suited hand. Like any suited hand in that spot, you know, you're gonna flop a flush draw. Um, Something like 12% of the time, and see, like in this particular hand here, I might bet for value in this, but for the sake of this video, I'm just gonna check, because I want to illustrate that you don't need to, when you're starting out, you really don't need to start trying to extract value in these really marginal situations. I want, and this here is a marginal situation. I'm gonna fold this hand. Obviously, somebody can have the straight here or top pair. We're not beating that much. Our hand might be the best. We don't know, but I'm just gonna fold the second pair, and I'm just going to be looking for solid spots to get my money in and extract value by betting aggressively in those spots there. We actually had a better hand than the guy who bet the river. I'm just going to fold there. So, I mean, a lot of people are playing this limit and they don't care. Trying to make, it's like play money, trying to make solid reads on a lot of these players is gonna be just counterproductive. They're just playing their cards, so the best strategy when you're just starting out is to just play solid hands and value bet them, because you can expect to be called by worse a lot. I'm going to fold here for the simple reason that, you know, it could get re-raised after I make this call here. I don't want to call with a weak hand like that. I'm just going to check here. I'm going to fold the ace-9 offsuit just because it's a marginal hand, and I don't want to play any marginal hands in this session. I just want to focus on playing hands that are going to win me stacks more often than not. You know, hands like pocket pairs, I want to see if I can flop sets and then stack people. And over pairs, I want to stack people. Okay. I'm just going to call here from the small blind. I have no reads on this guy. Just sat down. I would usually 3-bet that, but, you know, I just want to show that, okay, we flopped middle pair. It's not too bad. I'm just going to check to him, see what he does. If he starts betting a lot, I can give it up. I've only invested 7 cents. You know, if he starts betting big, I'm not going to play a big pot at a position for this level. Okay, he checks back the flop, but that's a really bad card. So I'm just going to check again. There's no need to. I mean, any bet at this stage, we're turning our hand into a bluff, and I don't recommend bluffing at this level. He bets 12 cents. I'm going to fold. That might not look a little bit weak, but I just really want to point out that you can play weak tight at this level to get your feet wet, to start winning, to gain confidence, and, you know, then after you're more confident, you can start making more plays. I'm not going to steal these blinds here. There's a lot to be said about stealing blinds at this level. It's not nearly as profitable as it is at higher levels, just because it really doesn't work very often. So if you find yourself staring down a 5-7 suited on the button and you go to steal the blinds, you can expect to be called an awful lot of the time. So you should be focusing more on raising for value than... Okay, so we got a 3-way pot. I'm going to re-raise this. Sorry, it's a 4-way pot. This guy donks into me. I'm going to re-raise that to 80 cents. At this level, you know, everybody's pretty much unknown to me so far. I'm stacking off with top pair, top kicker, because I know that most players are going to be stacking off with top pair, second kicker, top pair, third kicker, top pair, fourth kicker, etc., etc. They might stack off with an open-ended straight draw in that situation. I'm going to complete here with the ace-jack. I'm just going to fold here with the king. Yeah, I'm just going to fold it. I'm out of position. Okay. It looks a lot like Jack-10 just got there and so did ace-queen. I'm going to set this table aside a bit so we can see what happens, but I'm pretty sure we're beat there. It's a pretty strong play from the player that raised it to 62 cents. And now these guys are having a fairly deep stack battle going on here. So chances are some of them, or sorry, one of them has got top pair, top kicker beat. Had the action not gone down that way and it was still heads up, yeah, Jack-10 just got there. Let's see what this guy had. I wouldn't be surprised if he had ace-queen there. Oh, he had pocket eights. Well, so the guy flopped a set on it. We would have went broke against him. That's something you should be doing. You know, just have it within your bankroll to be able to go broke with top pair, top kicker at this level. Unless you have solid reads that the player is, you know, exceptional for that level. And by exceptional, I mean somebody who's not consistently going broke with really weak hands, like marginal, you know, weak top pairs and stuff like that, or you know, really small over pairs, because you see a lot of that at that level. If you have a read on somebody, okay, we got to raise